Hi, my name is Eric Chang. My active group members are Kadi Rojas and Aiden Gurskis, and this is our presentation on Harvard University Business School.
Harvard University, Academic Information P1. Harvard University was founded on September 8, 1636. It was the first college in the American colonies. Harvard University gets named after John Harvard. He then founded the Harvard, but he was the first mayor benefactor, and he donated half of his estate and left a library of over 400 books to the institution. Harvard is located in Cambridge, Massachusetts, near the city of Boston. And Harvard is an institution of the oldest higher education established in the New World. Harvard focuses in intellectual discovery. Those who venture here to learn, research, teach, work, and grow in nearly 4 centuries of students and scholars in the pursuit of truth, knowledge, and a better world. Harvard has many concentrations. Harvard University has a lot of things that have their own names, as concentration is the word for mayors. Mayors is the same for concentration. In this area, in which you want to focus and take more advanced courses, for when you graduate, you will develop 5 requirements and theses, research opportunities, advising structures, co-curricular, and community. All those requirements must be working with your sponsor advisors. Harvard offers 15 concentrations where you create your own special concentration. Additionally, you can choose a minor file and file you are interested and few concentrations that require students to complete a senior thesis. The most popular concentration at Harvard is economics, and the 3 main careers are political science and government economics, social science, evolutionary biology, and psychology. The curriculum provides their specific guidelines in which students complete courses for study, while most students complete 2 degrees in 6 or 7 years. The university allows for up to 10 years to complete all requirements for graduation. Business administration major. In this class, the students get the examples for projects included examining firms, hiring and organizational practice, and how they interact with first strategies, how information is used in the capital market, and how those forces shape capital market production process and company information. Business administration students enrolling and receive their degrees from the graduate school in arts and science and work with faculty from the College of Arts or Sciences and Harvard Business Schools, called HBS. How can apply to get a business major? You must have special requirements as GRE, IBT TOEFL, an IELTS, preferred minimum score 7.5. Application deadline is December 1st in this year. Areas for study: accounting and management, marketing, strategy, and technology and inspiration management. Notable class and student networking opportunities. Harvard has more than 450 students organization focuses on everything from politics and photography to dance and debate. To get one of Harvard's 9 final clubs, there is no application, there is no interview, and there is no completion. You see the slides? You see there are 10 social classes on Harvard, Wilson Morris declining all institutions, and Harvard has most 450 students organization. What academic support is available at Harvard? Harvard students have access to course researchers and faculty mentors from all parts of Harvard, with world-renowned faculty state-of-the-art resources and individualized instruction. It's the perfect place to pursue your favorite and still to be discovering academic interests.
Academic information, part 2. So within the Harvard Graduate Business School, there are 2 degrees that are offered. First, the PhD, or more specifically, the Doctor of Philosophy in Business Administration. This takes 2 years. This takes 5 years. My apologies. It's the highest level education, which consists of 2 years of coursework followed by 3 years of research and reporting. Beforehand, there must be 3 to 4 years of undergraduate education that must be completed in its entirety with a degree. Additionally, there is the Master's of Business Administration, also known as the MBA. It takes 2 years. It's an alternative to the PhD, more specifically targeted for businesses and working within a corporation. It's less conceptual, less research, and more specific in their coursework. The curriculum of the PhD is as follows. 8 sub-programs are offered for PhD in Business Administration applicants. There's Accounting and Management, Business Economics, Health Policy with a specialization in Management, General Management, Marketing, Organizational Behavior, Strategy, and finally Technology and Operations Management. So each program goes in depth in terms of the knowledge and education of topics. Additionally, doctoral students learn theoretical concepts and how to apply them in practical applications such as research and jobs. All doctoral students are required to teach 1 academic term, which is equivalent of a semester. Coursework required consists of courses on theories of topics such as micro and macroeconomics, and depending on the program, 2 MBA courses of their choosing, of their choice. Following coursework, 2 to 3 years of research experience culminating in a dissertation is required. The topics of research are decided by the professors and students as well as the advisor. The curriculum of the MBA is slightly more condensed and still very rigorous. The first semester of year 1 consists of more baseline courses to build off of previous knowledge from undergraduate degrees, or just to give applicants a general knowledge of business and management. So those will be courses in finance, marketing, and technology, for example. Semester 2, year 1 is also similar topics. However, it's more focused and targeted with their courses. And depending on the topic, broader concepts are incorporated into the coursework. And those broader topics are also, for example, government, international economy, and strategy. Year 2 is very consistent across both semesters. It is more of a choice for the student at Harvard. Students are given the chance to explore new concepts and electives and can apply for classes from other graduate schools to broaden knowledge in certain fields. Later on, applicants learn how to explore their knowledge in the real world. All courses are up to the applicant, and they are limited to 5 courses per semester.
Okay, so the next section is the application information. In these next slides, we'll explain what it takes to get accepted into the Harvard graduate program. So, what are the application requirements? To be eligible to transfer, you must have completed at least 1 continuous academic year in a full-time degree program at one college and not more than 2 years. Students are eligible to transfer only from a liberal arts curriculum that is similar to Harvard's. Some non-eligible circumstances are if a student has completed more than 2 years of total college in another institution, regardless of courses taken, that the student is no longer eligible for transfer admission. If a student has been in a technical, vocational, performance, extension, online, or professional program, if a student is enrolled part-time, unless they've previously completed one full-time continuous academic year. So what are the grade point average or standardized test requirements for Harvard? The admissions committee at the university considers applicants with an average GPA score of 4.18. Harvard used to require SAT or ACT scores. However, after the start of the pandemic, Harvard no longer requires SAT or ACT scores as part of their admission criteria. It is now optional if students want to submit their SAT or ACT scores. And for reference, the SAT is scored out of 1600 and the ACT is scored out of 36. So what is Harvard's acceptance rate? So here is a list of Harvard's acceptance rates throughout the last 5 years. As you can see, in 2022, the acceptance rate was 4.59. In 2021, the acceptance rate was 3.43. In 2020, the acceptance rate was 5.2. 2019, it was 5.3. In 2018, it was 4.6. So does Harvard accept new students all year round or just in fall or also in the spring? Well, Harvard only accepts transfer students for fall semester entrance only. The application is available during the fall of the academic year. What are the associated deadlines to apply? Well, here's a chart that describes all the deadlines that you need to meet. Submitting your material early does not increase your chance of admission, but it does provide more opportunity to track down any missing documents and ensure that your application is full and complete by the time the review begins. The admissions administration strongly suggests that the applicants send college transcripts between January and March in order to reflect your most updated academic credentials.
And here are our sources. And here are the credits. Academic Information Part 1, done by Caddy Rojas. Academic Information Part 2, done by myself. Application Information, done by Aiden Gursky. And YouTube description, thumbnail, and production, done by myself. Thank you for listening.